So, it's time for Spawn issue 5. Let's go. We start off with Billy Kincaid here in a mental institution, and they are telling him that he is about to be let go due to his good behavior and because they think he has made significant progress. Detective Sam Burke, however, disagrees with this decision because he still views Billy Kincaid as a psychotic sicko who murders little children, which he is. We then head into the mind of Billy Kincaid and what he thinks about this whole situation. Pretty much what he thinks is that allowing himself to be institutionalized meant that he would eventually be able to leave, so time was his friend and now he can continue to do his horrendous acts. As Billy Kincaid is about to be let free, he sings his little rhyme that he created for when he's about to murder children, and he smiles on his way out. This really hits Sam Burke hard because he's a detective and he knows something is up, and it pisses him off. The comic then explains how Sam Burke always feels limited about his moral constraints and his constraints to the law. Because he's a detective, obviously he has to do his job and follow the law, and he can't, stray away from that path. It even goes to explain how he's lost a partner at one point to muggers, rapists, drug dealers, etc. Sam rants to Twitch about this whole system and how it's wrong to let Billy Kincaid out, but he knows he has to follow the law because Billy Kincaid was let out on good behavior. But Twitch suggests that they do a stakeout to make sure Billy Kincaid doesn't start murdering innocent children again. We then get Billy Kincaid's first new victim, and it's a little girl in a dress that he thinks is very pretty, and then he says, "I love finger painting," and he's actually putting fingers on a freaking canvas as a painting. Spawn's heart aches as he proceeds to watch Wanda play with the child that he knew he could never achieve with her. Spawn then goes back to the alleyways where all the poor and homeless people live so that he can sleep and try to get away from this horrible mess that he feels his life is. The police then come speeding through, supposedly in a chase, through the alleyways, and one of the homeless people, because they sleep in the middle of the alleyways, actually gets run over. One of the homeless people then brings out a newspaper showing that Billy Kincaid was released from the institution, and this makes Spawn remember how he was sent on a mission to actually assassinate Billy Kincaid, but he failed his mission because the cops got there before he could. Since Spawn feels tormented, he actually figures, you know what, I might as well finish the job and get these things off my mind by going out to slaughter Billy Kincaid. Sam and Twitch, however, are parked outside of Billy Kincaid's house inside of the neighborhood, trying to spy on him, make sure he's not slaughtering little kids, the usual. And then Sam starts to debate whether or not this is the right thing to do, and then Twitch is like, listen, this is the best thing we can do. Spawn then arrives at Billy Kincaid's house watching him, and he even notices that Billy Kincaid sees a picture of Wanda's child Cyan, and that he's even willing to go after her. Twitch then spots Spawn's cape as he goes to enter into Billy Kincaid's home. Spawn enters into the house, and then once Sam and Twitch enters, they realize that Billy Kincaid is gone. So they start to head back to their offices to recuperate on what happened and to recap on what happened. But when they enter their office, they see Billy Kincaid hung up by chains and stabbed with tons of popsicle sticks with a popsicle in his mouth. This dude got fucking murked. And that sums up the issue. If you did like the issue, good for you. If you didn't, well, you're a fat ass. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.